What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this absolutely beautiful Jayco Northpoint fifth wheel. Now, the Northpoint, in my opinion, is probably what I would consider to be one of the most improved and evolved fifth wheel models you can buy. Jayco has done a phenomenal job with their Northpoint lineup, not only to improve some of the construction perks of the unit, but also the interior luxury perks, and I think you're going to love this thing. So hang tight, I'll be right back. As always, before we get started, let's take a look at the numbers on this absolutely beautiful Jayco Northpoint. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 15,750 pounds. It's going to ride on twin 7,000 pound axles. This is going to have Goodyear Endurance 16-inch E-rated tires and a cargo capacity relatively high of 2,397 pounds. So a lot to like about this unit. They've done a lot of really good things. The numbers here look pretty good. The dry weight of this unit is actually factored in with full propane tanks and batteries, which is super cool, and it's 13,353 pounds. Anyways, let's take a look at the inside, then we'll come back out and take a look at the outside. This has the newer Lippert level up hydraulic leveling system with the larger pads. You compare it to this Riverstone next to it, you can see the relatively small compared to the relatively large pad. So that's very cool. I believe this unit will probably run on a larger drop frame, which we'll look at when we come back out. Goodyear Endurance tires. Taking a look at the side. This is the 340 CKTS Jayco luxury model. Very cool. All right. Okay, so it does not feel like it has a friction hinge, or at least if it does, it doesn't feel like it's a very effective friction hinge. Okay, stepping inside, kind of panning around to show you what this thing is all about. Again, they have done an absolutely phenomenal job on the interior of these Jaycos. And I love the contrasting tones. A lot of manufacturers are doing it now. Jayco was one of the first. I love like all the white, the beautiful, beautiful light tones. And then you have the darker entertainment area, darker cabinets in the back, nice lighter tones here with the darker valances. It just really looks nice. Plus the darker dinette with the lighter, more neutral love seat sofa. Gorgeous. And this area right here, this type of dinette was really only indicative of your much higher brand Jayco products in the past, like your Pinnacle. So the fact is, the Northpoint has really evolved in terms of the luxury amenities that they provide you. Has really nice, beautiful sconces all the way around. I like this wall sconce too. That's something you might not see on a lot of RVs. Has frameless windows. They didn't extend the valances down here, which I like because when they do, sometimes these chairs will hit the valances. Underneath here, it has blackout blinds. Does not have the dimming shade though, just the blackout blinds, which is fine for most. You have the new, really nice Stacy Stewart collection furniture. Power recline, you can tilt the headrest, you can heat the seat up, massaging, plus you have USB and power connections in here as well. Or you can convert it into a love seat. Very nice. Over here you have your back sofa, which is also very nice. Cushions don't extend out too far, but they're probably fine for most people. Flip up storage here at the end. Beautiful, beautiful setup back here. I love this dark tone mixed in with the lighter tones over here, and then the darker tones for the entertainment center. Again, really like those sconces. Has a televator, so the TV is going to rise up out of here. Have your cabinets up top. JBL sound system, nice panoramic fireplace with the little fake logs in there. No carpet in this unit. So you have a flat floor over here, and on this side it elevates up slightly. But yeah, there's no carpet in this unit at all, aside from the entry rug that somebody put there. All of your light switches, controls, and everything are battery powered and wireless, and they communicate to the brain up front, which turn on all your lights and slides, air conditioning units, all of that stuff. This looks like it has 3 air conditioning units in it. Yeah, there's 3 ACs in this, and it's not that terribly long of a fifth wheel. You have this really cool, quiet, cool system right here with the ducting on the side. This is a Whisper Quiet unit. Back here you have another Coleman unit, and then you have a third Whisper Quiet unit in the back. You should be able to keep this thing really, really nice and chilled out in the hot sun. Nice island. I do wish they would have placed the sink further towards one end. Maybe put it all the way here. But they give you this interesting extension here that you can use as kind of a prep area to drop stuff into. Nice little trash can drawer right here. A little storage here, and this pulls out. Soft closing right there. That's not soft closing. Some of your drawers may be soft closing drawer, but not soft closing cabinetry. Nice large stainless steel single basin sink. Nice faucet right here. And then this is for a water bottle, a 5-gallon water bottle you can put in the basement storage to give you purified water here and for your refrigerator. Coming around this way, you have 2 huge drawers right here. So you could probably store your Instapot or something inside these. That's really nice. Check this out. Beautiful, beautiful drawers right here, and they're all soft closing. I love the fact that they use this natural wood tone here and then a nice cabinet to cover it. Magnetic holds for all of these. You have your pantry space right here. And what I like about this pantry, it's not super deep. Now, I don't know what's behind this wall because there's probably 6 inches of space back here. It may just be blocked off. They may have used it to route wires or other stuff back here, but I love the fact that you can reach the back wall, because if things fall back there, you don't have to worry about having to, you know, stick half your body inside of the pantry to get to it. Nice thick doors as well. And then they put this beautiful kind of piece of glass on the outside of it. It's not actually a window on the inside, but because it's so dark, it looks like it is. You have an LG microwave right here, full residential microwave. Looking for a convect button, which I don't see, so I don't believe this is a convection microwave. Nice prep space here. Good spot for a coffee maker. Now you might ask where the plug is. The plugs are up here. So you have your power plug, you have some lighting right here as well. So a lot of folks, when you don't see plugs on the wall, you have to look under the cabinet sometimes. 4-door Whirlpool refrigerator. This is interesting. I actually think I saw one of these at Best Buy. Very nice. Nice upgraded Insignia stove oven. I love this setup. I really do. It's wider, takes up a little bit more space. If you don't need it, then you don't need it. But if you want something that'll look very residential, you get that. And even looking at the area above it, this hutch area is just absolutely gorgeous. And you have your dryer vent, which will probably funnel off this way to some degree, or maybe straight out the top. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cooking area. A lot of room on each side as well. Nice storage, fuses and breakers down there. Some more drawers, all soft closing drawers. Just an absolutely beautiful kitchen area. And this is a couple's fifth wheel. So, you know, could you see yourself spending a lot of time in here? Bet you could. Nice cabinets on each side. Not super deep. If there's one thing this unit's missing a bit of, it's upper cabinet space for glasses, plates, things like that, because you really are going to have to use most of your lower stuff to carry most of that, because this stuff just, it's not overly large. I mean, you can fit plates, cups, and stuff up here, but again, it's just not overly large space. I guess you'd probably put your glasses and things on this side, coffee cups and such, and then on that side, you would put your plates. And then right here is going to be your control panel. This is going to be what everything speaks to in terms of light switches, slide outs, leveling systems, all of that stuff is going to communicate through that. Another power plug right here. Down here you have your power inverter control, so you can turn your inverter on and off from in here. These are sensors for your air conditioning unit, basically your thermostat. Check this out. I mean, if this isn't a residential bathroom, I don't know what is. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is an Encore shower system. Love the fact they give you the slide little rod up here so you can adjust the height of your shower sprayer. You got some little storage on top there, plus some hooks there. Huge mirror in the back. Real tile back here, plus a porcelain basin sink up top. Look at all those drawers and cabinets down there. Porcelain foot flush toilet, of course. Tons of room in front of the bathroom. Plus you have some storage over here for towels and things. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful bathroom. And you can see how the ceiling here radiuses up in the center, so it gives you a lot more height in the very center. You have your TV already mounted in place, nicely trimmed off. Whisper quiet air conditioning system in here. King size bed. You have some nightstands back here in the corner. Not a huge fan of how they did that, but I see why they did it. They actually did it so it's a little bit less likely you're going to hit your head on them when there's a pillow there. Your cup holders are back behind it. You know, that's something they probably could have come up with a little better design for. And the ability to possibly hold like a CPAP machine. Your lighting controls here. You have your contrasting wallboard and ceiling. Huge, huge closet up front. Really nice and dark. You have your water for your washer and dryer, which means you'd have to remove these 3 shelves right here if you want to place it right here. See if I can close these and show you the other side of this enormous area. Looks like it's going to be a laundry space down here. Areas for shoes, things like that back here. More storage over here. And there's going to be storage under the bed, because there's almost always storage under the bed. Wow, they've really packed it down here as well. Looks like they've given you some extra tables and chairs and all sorts of craziness. Very cool. And you have a wireless camera right there, which is also included, plus 50 amp connection there. So you have 2 chairs, and then this looks like a table. Or that might be the extension in the kitchen. It's hard to say. I really don't know what this is. Yeah, I'm guessing that might be the extension for the kitchen, so you have that extra space when you pull that slide out. 4 drawers here. Again, TV and everything already mounted. Anyways, let's take a look outside of this unit and see what it's all about. All right, so this unit's going to carry an MSRP just a little north of $130,000. Sale price is going to be significantly less than that, so if you're interested in something like this, definitely give them a call. I bet it's probably going to be under or slightly above $100,000. Starting from the front, working our way back, has the more-eyed rubber pin box up front. This basically can move and dampen any type of road chucking that occurs whenever you're towing it, either transferred from the truck or the trailer. Take a look in this basement storage right here. Nice super thick baggage doors. I appreciate that. There's all your battery connections, pump for the leveling system, and a spot for your generator. And this thing is prepped for a generator. Very nice. Again, huge leveling pads down here. Has a 40-pound propane tank on this side. Love seeing that. Open up this baggage door. Very dense, though very thin. Well, not very thin, but it's probably 3/4 of an inch thick. But you see that little bit of wobble right there? I do feel they could have gone with a thicker baggage door. And typically this is fine because, again, it's a more dense baggage door, but I like the thicker ones because they're more rigid. Check this out. You have this amazing outside kitchen. Spot for your refrigerator right here. It's mounted in place at this angle, so you have access to your road vac. You have this huge griddle. I mean, this griddle is absolutely enormous. Let's see if I can pull it out. Check that out. That is really cool. Right here, so you have 2 more releases. There you go. So now you have additional prep space back here, and you can cook away from the side of your RV so you're not splattering everything back there. And this is all easily cleanable. Very nice. Center cap. Spot to run wires or whatever you need up through the bottom and out. Propane connection right there. Some power outlets. That's that water tank I told you about earlier that gives you the fresh water next to your sink into your fridge. Nice slam latches right there. Here's your propane connection for your outside griddle. Outside speakers right here. You have a water spray port there, which I really like. There are the Goodyear Endurance tires. So this has a 12-inch I-beam, and then it drops down, I believe, to a 10-inch. Let me see. Okay, so it's an 8-inch I-beam up front. I thought this would be a 10, but it is a pretty good size I-beam. Looks like they may have had a wheel issue. They have an Endurance spare on the back, but it has a boxed section beneath the actual 12-inch beam, which is super nice. Has a Cree 3000 suspension. You can see it has the reinforced shackle hangers as well. Heavy duty shackle straps with greasable wet bolts. Very, very nice setup overall. Would have preferred a G-rated tire, but I know Jayco uses these Endurances pretty exclusively. Yeah, it looks like the tire may have blown out because there's a little bit of damage right here. But of course, they'll fix any of that if you elect to buy a unit like this. It is super, super windy out here, so hopefully none of that's making it through my mic. You do have a receiver that is designed to tow. It's going to have a 300-pound maximum hitch weight capacity, 3,000-pound maximum towing capacity that I would never recommend testing. I would not tow a vehicle or a trailer with this unit. For a storage rack, something like that, or you know, maybe a bike holder, but yeah, I would not tow a vehicle, only because that puts stress across the entire frame of the RV, and it's just not worth it. Frameless windows out here. You have two awnings, one on this slide and then one on the other side over there. It does have the camera already mounted in place, so the box under the bed was just an empty box. Again, yeah, all LED lighting, nice graphics on the back. They try to make this look, I guess, kind of like a car. 50 amp connection back here, rack and pinion slides on both sides, then you have a Schwintek slide back here. This is going to be behind your refrigerator, mainly for winterization and such, which is really nice that they put such a large door back here to access it. Makes it a lot more convenient. Sewer connections here. This is your waste emulsion system, which is really nice. Basically shreds it all up, mixes it with water, and lets you pump it away if you need to. Outside of your water heater, outside of your furnace. And then over here, nice thick baggage door on this side, which I really appreciate. And here is your Nautilus water control panel. You have your whole house filter right there. All your tank releases. Auto leveling system release right here. Very nice. You have access to anything you need back there through that panel. Plus you have your water jug holder right there, and you have your inverter. Underneath, radiant barrier. Looks like a 2.5-inch bath deck aluminum framing. And then right here, you got two more propane tanks, 40-pounders. One of the cool things about these Jayco units is the fact they give you a ton of propane storage. I mean, lots of propane capacity. If you get one of these equipped with a generator, man, you could really use a propane generator on one of these for an extended period of time. Very, very cool. Anyways, what do you guys think of this unit? Please leave a comment below. Big fan of what Northpoint has done from Jayco. Very, very cool. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.